Hey guys, I have 2 openings to take on factory partnerships where I'll be your partner on Amazon. You would work directly with me and sell through one of our accounts. If this is of interest to you, please email me directly, danny@sellersessions.com. Also, we're now open to take on more clients for our PPC agency Databrill. You can visit sellersessions.com/agency for more details and also request some of our new case studies. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, turning around your business, some troubleshooting, dealing with ranking or PPC issues, you can book 1-hour consults via sellersessions.com/consultancy. Basically, this is a cost-effective way to troubleshoot your business and get a video recording of the session so you're able to put it into action post-call. Hey guys, welcome to a special Christmas Day recording. I hope you had an amazing Q4 and having a great Christmas Day. Okay, for me, I'm buzzing for 2019. I've been doing a lot of planning. I've been up since 3:15 this morning. I did the birthday thing with my 13-year-old daughter. I've also been on a mission on foot in search of bacon. So sorry to my vegan listeners. Okay, I just wanted to go over last year's predictions and compare them to this year's predictions and give you a bit of an update if that's okay. So let's look at the very first thing. So last year we talked about external traffic. So we talked landing pages, listings, we talked about Facebook ads, we're talking about AdWords and rankings and giveaways, right? So I believe from that prediction till now, this year has been all about bots basically. That's where the most dominant talk is. Of course, people are still using Facebook in a traditional way to send to landing pages and listings, etc. But I think bots have been taking over the speak. Now, bots have also become a bit of a trendy thing, but I still think there's a lot of Amazon sellers out there who on paper understands how it all works and finds it easy to think up the flows, but then have problems implementing it on a technical level. So I still think there's room for growth here. It's the same with off Amazon. I think if people start to now sending external traffic to Amazon through these methods, it's going to be easier when they get to that stage of doing their Shopify store, etc. So no big changes there, but I suppose the biggest change is that the rise of bots. But definitely think more people need to harness these. So point number 2, verified reviews. So I did predict review capping in terms of the frequency, but I also said in 2018 it would be tougher to manipulate reviews. Boy, was I wrong. So Amazon has cracked down and basically spelled a lot of this stuff out in their terms of service. We've also had asyn variation misuse, where people are stringing asyns together to get the reviews. I mean, again, Amazon's been dealing with that. One of the other things that we've had problems with is that people can still leave shitty reviews wholesale without recourse, and it's still very, very much difficult to prove and difficult to remove these said reviews. There are also more suspension for manipulation now more than ever, but in some cases you can beg for forgiveness and get reinstated. I've seen this happen a few times. Black Hat has seen a tremendous growth and services have popped up to have your reviews removed. But apparently, you know, like all these things, they have staff on the inside of Amazon in their back pocket to create an override there and remove those manually. So I know there's been arrests and stuff, but from my understanding, that stuff is still going on. You also now have anti-Black Hat services provided by Black Hatters to protect your account. So basically you can't make this stuff up. It's not only they're taking a slice of the pie, they're taking it and eating it wholesale. Number 3, I suggested there are going to be more tools for sellers in regards to suspensions. But the reality is these tools were more clearer verbiage for Amazon spelling out the reasons for the suspension. So you didn't have to play basically Where's Wally and put a POA together on guesswork and lots of different research. They're actually piecing this stuff together for you to make your life a little bit easier. There's also another shiny toy in town, which is where Amazon will call you and then will suspend you straight after the call. Now, this is quite a new thing. It ranges from, I think it's 14 to 17 days from memory. But you do have a cap. You've got up to 2 attempts in terms of your plan of action, so you have to nail that. But that's good that Amazon's increasing the verbiage so people are clearer, because I think that actually helps Amazon as well as the sellers, because it reduces their workload. When someone gives them a plan of action, it's poor because Amazon is given poor information to work from. Number 4, I said PPC will become more expensive with less ad slots. So I've seen cost per clicks have definitely gone up since last year. I don't have official external figures, but I can see this across most client accounts via the agency. I also got it completely wrong on the ad slots. So Amazon has gone nuts now, and we've now got more ads than ever. I think I counted on a desktop page just about 12 or 14 ads at one point when Amazon were doing some testing. And also in some cases on desktop as well, you've got more products per page. I also said that last year that Amazon will refine the algorithm and focus more on relevant, which from the data that we got from the client account suggests this is true. And I've also seen this rise externally, through Facebook chatter and speaking to others, is that people are having problems generating impressions no matter how much they bid on certain high traffic keywords. There's still no tools for click fraud in terms of PPC, but I have seen Amazon taking care and doing reimbursements when they've been provided some level of proof. Again, there's black hat services out there that can basically doing click farms to screw up your PPC. So obviously we're not saying to people you should do that, but there are companies that do that, and hopefully Amazon can address it, very much like the success that AdWords has had with their anti-click fraud platform. Number 5, I mentioned product development. So personally, I don't have proper data on this, but I've not seen much first-hand growth from speaking to sellers in the groups and stuff. I'm still seeing a lot more people and newer people coming to the game. They're focusing on the Me Too products with badging, which is obvious because you still got to learn your skills in terms of doing a product from scratch. But I am seeing a lot more people registering for trademarks in order to get into brand registry for additional protection. A lot of people are using the UK as a backdoor because it only takes 8 weeks and it's £180. It takes 20 minutes to do and it's £50 per class. So unless that's changed, Amazon should still accept UK trademarks, but do contact seller support if you do attempt this, just to get it in writing so you don't waste your time. Number 6, selling off Amazon. Again, I still hunt for Amazon sellers that are having real success. I've covered a few on the show and I'll still carry on looking for more to share those insights. But I'm only referring to Amazon sellers that started from Amazon, not brands selling on Amazon as a channel. I still cannot see anyone getting near Amazon's market share for the foreseeable future. I think the best way to explore this is by investing once you've hit above 100k a month, and then you're going to have some cash to burn, hopefully, as long as you know your numbers. So basically they cover my predictions for last year. Now, a couple of things that's caught us blindsided this year. So the first one is the rise of vendor central abuse, taking people out of their game, and the loss of search volume. So let's start with vendor central. So it looks like Amazon is launching the one account, which should have less options for manipulation and lots more red tape in terms of verification for submissions. With regards to search volume, this wasn't available realistically, from my understanding, that is. So this is my understanding. This came from AMS. It's not from an official API. It was never officially given to software companies. Officially, it was just that it was a backdoor and everyone decided to hack on that. So that is I think it's the 10th, 11th, 12th of December. I'm not sure exact date, but that's been closed since then. So we no longer have the search volume there. So with so much data leaking out of Amazon now, I think you will see a big cull this year, and software companies that are scraping and hacking may lose their developer accounts. But the good news, most of these companies will have a year's worth of data, so they're able to aggregate this and come up with an algo that is pretty good for benchmarking. It won't be exact, but remember, at the end of the day, it's not all about volume. You need buyer intent and importance of relevance. So make sure that you're taking on board all of those as part of your focus when you're doing your keyword research. Of course, there's always going to be a downside. I can see the black market for ASIN reports will grow and grow now. So again, from my understanding, there are staff in Amazon who are giving out this data out the back door, and people buying ASIN reports to understand what their competitors are converting on and using that data. Okay, so one last thing I wanted to share. As of 2019, I will not be sourcing any new products from China. I'll be doing all new products domestically. And basically what I've done, I've devised a whole new infrastructure which is in play at the moment, and to do a show in the new year, breaking it down for you guys step by step, so you have the opportunity to do that. That's not to say people shouldn't sell from China. I don't have any problems with China. I'll still go there and speak and stuff, but I'm just moving things forward on my business. I've taken a conscious effort to do all this stuff from home. Okay guys, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show. Enjoy your Christmas day. If this is your first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again in the next few days. Take care.